Okay guys, Monday morning. Took about 2 hours. And the front axle's back in. It's all hooked up. We're getting ready to set the engine down in. I'm running out of room in the shop, and I got more work to do on the V10. Some stuff I just found in the head. So we're going to continue with this. So we're going to pull this out of the way, grab the engine out of the garage, set it back in, get it all bolted up, and then I'll cover it, pull it out of the way, and bring the parts truck down. But yeah, everything's in, all back together. So one little mishap on a piece of wire that got caught. I'll have to fix the plug on the ABS sensor. Somewhere along the lines the connector got pulled out. So I'll take it apart, repin the connectors, solder these in, and these are, if you guys don't know, these are polarity specific on these newer trucks. So you got to know which way it goes. It's hard to tell the colors of the wires right now because of overspray, but it's not a big deal. I'll get it fixed. They plug into this one. It sits right in this area here. I don't know if it got caught when we pulled it apart or what happened, but it's not a big deal. We'll get it fixed. So we're getting ready to move the chassis, and then we're going to hook up the engine and set it down in. I'll show you more in a minute. Okay guys, it took us about a half an hour to get the engine, get it hooked up and set it back in. I didn't record it because you saw it come out. It went in the same way. Real simple. Nothing exciting, just moving along. So now we're going to hook everything up, get the mounts all bolted in, the front drive shaft, the rear drive shaft, the exhaust, all the fuel lines, all the grounds. These grounds will have to be cleaned up. I'm sitting there kind of dirty, and those are going to the transmission controller. I think that's what that is. But I wish you could just see how massive this transmission is. So you can put my hand on there and get an idea. This is huge. It's impressive. So anyhow, that's our next thing. I kind of had an oversight. I forgot about this. I didn't order that yet. So I'm going to be delayed on this. So I'm going to go ahead and tear this all apart, get the water pump off. I got to change out the lower damper pulley. And I have to change that wiring out right there. It got pinched, so this harness will have to come off. These go right over into here to the battery cables. So we'll just take them off of one of the other trucks. It's not a big deal. I guess we'll take it off the starter too. So we're gonna get at it, and I'll show you more when we get somewhere a little more exciting. Okay guys, end of day 5, and we're all done. It's all back together and everything's perfect, and it went together like that. No, I'm just kidding. This is a donor truck. This is the one we're going to take the body off of, and we'll throw the frame and the drive line aside. This is a 6.7 diesel also. When you buy a donor truck, it's so important that you get as close to what you have as possible within reason. My truck originally, the 16,000 mile truck, was an XL. This is an XLT. I'll show you some of the options it has. Obviously, it's power windows, power locks, and then it's supposed to have the DVD navigation stereo, which someone had taken out before we got it. And it's got your Microsoft Sync here. Back of this, you got 110 volt inverter. You got your microphone right there for the Bluetooth. All this nonsense, you know, all kinds of crap. It has all the steering wheel controls. I'll go to the other side and show you. Of course, power seats, the chrome trim on the dash, all that kind of stuff. You know, there's that 110 plug. This is that rare F450 pickup truck, which is basically a glorified 1-ton because the GVW is only 300 pounds more. But I'll show you here. And then it's got the power pedals forward and back, and then all the controls for the stereo are here, and then the cruise control and all the display panel and all that. So really pretty nice truck. Got a lot of nice options. This is worn. I can order these. Actually, I think I need 3 of those. But and we need a door. This door's got a gouge in it, so we got to replace that. But overall, pretty close. Got the big 450 fender flares, and this will be a step up. It's got fog lights, the chrome bumper, the chrome grille, and all the extra stuff. I'm going to show you the XL. It is more of a work truck. It's manual locks, manual windows, all that stuff. This is a full vinyl interior. You know, just basic dash, basic interior. These seats, you know, they're 16,000 miles, so we'll probably save them for another project, seeing how we got front and rear both. And I see where my flashlight is, I've been looking for all day, and my son will be looking for his screwdriver and for his little pick down there. Of course, he won't be able to find it. And back seat's perfect, but this is the XL truck, so it'll be a step up. It'll be a much nicer truck. Like I said, this one doesn't have the steering wheel controls, and it doesn't have the power pedals and all that. So, anyways, and this one just a F550 XL. So tomorrow we're going to get working on getting the body off, get it swapped over. Here's the chassis. It's all done, with the exception of the water pump and a few trinket items I got to change over on the engine. But it's all ready to go. So tomorrow, hopefully, we will get, like a maze in the shop right now. It's such a mess. So hopefully we'll get this body off, and if I can get the water pump, which I completely slipped my mind to buy and order for the engine, because if I remember, I told you the water pump pulley was off. It was bent a little bit, so I have to replace that. And the damper pulley got damaged too, so I need to replace that. And there was one battery cable, part of the wiring harness, we're swapping over to make sure it's right, because it's got some nicks in it. So we got all that to do, but hopefully by the end of the day tomorrow, this will be off, and I should be able to have the other engine. I'm hoping that'll be ready. And meanwhile, we've been getting the chassis done, and I'll give you a little update on these. As you can see, I've got everything bagged up, all the old valves and keepers and springs. These heads are going into the machine shop. I don't want to, but one of the valves has a cracked, that one valve that was bent has a cracked guide, and it needs a new guide pressed in. And when I took the valves apart, you won't be able to see this through the bags, but all of the intakes were seating really nice, and the exhausts were sealing. But if you looked at the pattern where the valve would actually hit the valve seat, it was pretty thin. So I'm just going to go ahead and have valve job done, and if they need to deck it, they'll deck it. If they need a line bore for the cams, they'll do that all at the same time. Just the basic valve job for these two is almost $300 because of what they are. So it adds a little bit of cost to it, but I mean, look what we'll get. You know, it'll be nice and new and set up and ready, and I'm including all the caps. So like I said, if they need the line board, they can. I tore this head completely apart. This is the one. Let's see if I can do this one-handed without dropping it. See if I can see it in here. There it is. I don't know if that's going to focus. You can see right there where the valve guide right down in there is cracked in two places, so I'm going to have that replaced. And you know, the valve seats look really good. Doesn't show up as well on the camera as in person, but they were actually sealing pretty well. But seeing how we got to do this anyways, this is only $8 and $8 to press in, so that's not really expensive. And all the others feel good. Of course, the exhaust guides are always a little more wear than the intakes. You know, they get hot, and probably take some more metal out when that happens. But anyways, we're gonna drop them off the machine shop, and we're gonna go look at a truck tonight, see if we can buy another one. But that's it for now. So that's where we're at. And you know, if you guys like what we're doing, give us these. We really appreciate them thumbs up. Thanks so much. We love the comments. And if you got any question or anything, why, just leave it in the comments and I'll reply. But there's our goal, guys. Well, hopefully we'll have that off tomorrow and ready to sit on the other frame. So we'll get this off, we'll get that frame pulled out of here, and I'll probably bring the other frame back over and have this sitting back behind it ready to go. So, alright, we'll catch you on the next one.